I'm cramping. Oh, I'm cramping. Oh, literally was just gonna do the intro and my body said no. What's up, guys? I'm Crampin' Frank P, back with episode 263 of Room Tour Project, the series where we show off some of the best setups to give you some ideas and inspiration for your own setup. And this week we have the nice fan favorite Clean and Minimal Edition. If you see anything you like, today, I'll have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. But we'll kick it off now. 263. This episode's sponsored by me and the Control-T Keys Deep Sea Topographic Keycap set, which we are launching together for any fans of this nice deep blue and teal colorway that will look great on any keyboard. Head over to controltkeys.com to check out the full layout and compatibility, and use code RFP at checkout to save $5. Now, first up today, we have Mixpit. And while this is definitely a bit more overkill than the traditional clean and minimal setups, well, guess what? This is still pretty clean and minimal. Loving the really clean approach here, a great looking custom desk, and just there's barely any clutter going on. So really liking what I'm seeing. Now, that massive overhead is a 65-inch Philips TV, and below it is a 49-inch ultrawide. It's a Samsung Odyssey G9, so like I said, not the traditional setup you see in the clean and minimal editions, but it's still checking off the boxes, really. Down to the peripherals, he's rocking a Motospeed K87 keyboard with the Roccat Cone Amo mouse, both of which are in white, also on top of the Razer Goliathus Extended Chroma, which is also in their white Mercury colorway. Then on the desktop for some audio, he does have the Logitech Z906 speakers, as well as the Skullcandy Crusher headphones. Now we're going to check out the PC over on a separate little shelf on the right side of the room. The shelf here is mounted to the wall, so it's completely freestanding pretty much. And inside the Corsair Crystal 570X RGB case is an Intel i9 10900 CPU with the Corsair H100i White Capellix AIO, 32 gigs of G.Skill Trident Z Royal RGB RAM, on the Asus Strix B560A gaming Wi-Fi motherboard, an EVGA GTX 1060 FTW Plus GPU. And a little bonus shot inside the custom desk here, this little fold-up spot in the back where he has all the cables routed, all the power bricks and stuff, so it's out of sight, which also is going to add to making the whole setup itself a lot cleaner. But yes, a really clean-looking setup. We got the all-white walls, white desk, white peripherals, and then a lot of RGB to add that extra accent and pop to the room, all without the clutter. Next up, we got Studio 237, and this is actually his private office for his company, and I am loving the warmth here in all that green. The plants on the desk, that big old window for the natural lighting, definitely some cozy, warm vibes going on. This one here, going real simple with a single display. It's the Asus ProArt. It is 32 inches at 4K. And then on each side of the monitor, also acting as like a stand for some of the plants, are his speakers. These are the Edifier S350DB, and also for his peripherals on the desktops, going with the Keychron K2. Also has the nice wooden wrist rest there to complement the wooden desktop. And for the mouse, Logitech MX Master 3. Another thing to note is I'm digging the matching lamps in both the floor lamp and the mini desk lamp there. And just the overall vibes of the room with the decor and stuff. Just very, like I said, cozy. Lots of warmth. Now checking out the PC, which is hidden underneath the desk. Not too much on display really. He has an AMD Threadripper 1950X CPU with 64 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM on an Asus Prime X399A motherboard and an Asus RTX 2080 Ti graphics card. But again, not really on display, so we're not going to have the best visuals here, unfortunately, for you guys. Most likely just a spacing thing. Doesn't seem like there is enough space to, accommodate that large case. And since he's right next to a wall and a big old window, not really room there either, but it's all good. The room itself is still absolutely gorgeous. And again, just look at that floor to ceiling window. Man, no wonder those plants are thriving. Now we've got Battoys, and I'm not going to lie, my first voiceover attempt, I call him Bad Boys because of the autocorrect, and then I was checking the email before I went to upload, and I saw it was Battoys. I didn't want to call them Bad Boys. That would be weird. But this one is textbook, clean and minimal. All white walls, white shade, white desk, then that nice punchy monitor, vibrant wallpaper there. Monitor arm off to the right side, so it still has that floating appearance. RGB behind it to throw that color onto the wall. This is what's up. So he's rocking the Asus Predator X34A ultra wide. On top of that as well is a monitor light bar acting as the desktop lamp, because you can see there's not an actual dedicated lamp on the desk. And man, I just love these pictures. Great job, great job. Now down to the peripherals. His keyboard is the Keydos NJ80. Nice and wireless with the all-white keycaps, some color accents, and then a volume knob as well, with a white Logitech G903 Hero mouse that he said he has some skins on there to give it that nice white look, and definitely looks pretty sick. Also on the desktop for his audio, got the very popular Harman Kardon Soundstick 3 wireless speakers. That's those translucent towers. Well, the mini towers there, with the Hi-Fi Man HE400 SE headphones, powered by the iFi Hip amp and DAC. Definitely some tasteful hardware. And also on the desktop, as you can see, you got the PS5, and visually it just matches perfectly, and he also has one of the little PlayStation signs there in front of it. Over to the PC in the NZXT S340 Elite case in white, inside an Intel i9 9700K CPU with an NZXT Kraken X62 AIO. Got 16 gigs of G.Skill Trident Z RGB RAM on an MSI Z370A Pro motherboard with a Gigabyte RTX 3060 Ti Gaming Pro GPU. Definitely looks nice and clean, matching black and white yet again. This PC is the epitome of the setup, really. So, Battoys, not bad boys. I'm digging the room. I think the very simplistic and minimal prints above the setup definitely give it that nice extra touch, just to have some things up there so it doesn't feel too empty. The little bit of splash of green on the desktop with the plants, a nice touch as well. And I might be wrong, but I feel like that wallpaper choice is like, isn't that like one of the iPad wallpapers or just one of the Mac OS wallpapers? I don't know. So that's kind of throwing me off, but at least it's nice and punchy as well. Like I said before, it just stands out. Really nice. Next up, we have Norbert, and this is powered entirely by his laptop. So a dedicated laptop setup. Believe it or not, this is like one of the most common requests I get, is to show off more laptop setups. And this one is gorgeous. It's right there, as you can see on a stand on the left side. And it says MSI Modern 15. It's a 14-inch display, an Intel i3 1115 G4 CPU inside. And that's then hooked up to an HP 27-inch monitor. It is on a desktop arm, so it's stitching the natural stand that it comes with, but he kind of has it hidden by the little faux ivy there. And again, I always like a nice RGB light strip behind the monitors or behind the desk to just give it that depth and separation from the wall. So it looks really nice here. It makes that faux ivy sort of pop a little bit. Moving on down to the desktop for his peripherals, we have a Logitech K380 keyboard with a Rapu MT750S mouse. Definitely seems to be like a Logitech MX Master sort of clone. Then for audio on the desktop, going the nice budget route with the very popular Creative Pebble Plus speakers. And then for his headphones, the JBL Tune 500 Bluetooth headphones. You can see it there mounted up on the wall. Alongside the controllers as well, because on his desktop, he also has the Xbox Series S. Well, not on the desktop, but right off to the side there, you can kind of see it peeking through. So a laptop and console setup here, but again, pulled together really, really nicely. Digging the contrast of the white wall and the gray accent wall right next to him on his left side. Then it's the little things, like up on the shelf there, having the contrasting and matching black and white Xbox controller. A very well put together setup, Norbert. And then things that make you go, we got the Maku. And this is just insane. So clean that it does look like a render. Not gonna lie. It's not a render, but that's just how good these photos are. And the funny thing about it is, like, if you take a look at it, there's a decent amount of noise in some of the shadows and, you know, like the black desktop as well, where it looks like added film grain. But the photos and the setup itself is so clean that it just gives it that appearance. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking about how good these photos look, and we're going to talk about how good the setup actually is. He's rocking a 34-inch Gigabyte G34 WQC ultra-wide, and I am absolutely loving that desk. He said he got it custom made by a cabinet maker in Germany, and just hot damn. That is like easily one of the nicest desks I've seen. It's got that like super minimal but like contemporary look to it. Let me just Google real quick the definition of contemporary. Made sure I used it correctly. Technically, yes, but when it comes like interior design, contemporary is a style. So I'm going to chalk that one up as a yes. That's a very nice and clean contemporary desk. Also with the Herman Miller M-Body chair. So we know there's a lot of high quality decisions going on here. Down to the peripherals, also fantastic stuff. Got a custom Mode 65 keyboard. I wish we had more specs on the details of this. Lovely stuff from Mode. With Logitech MX Master 3 mouse on an extended leather mousepad. And then for audio, over on the right side of his desk are his headphones, the Sennheiser HD 560S, in conjunction with the Antlion Mod Mic Wireless. So great sounding headphones, can also be doubled as a headset then. Over to the PC, which is not on the desk, it is yet again under the desk here. We have the NZXT H510 case with an Intel i5-11400 CPU with a Be Quiet Dark Rock cooler, 16 gigs of G-Skill Aegis RAM on an ASRock H570 Steel Legend motherboard, and an RTX 3060 Ti GPU. He just said it's from NVIDIA. I don't know if that's like a custom backplate or something with like the little honeycomb cutout there and the purple RGB. It could be from an aftermarket seller. I'm not too sure, but either way, it's a nice looking card. But man, this is gorgeous. Super clean. Super minimal. Loving just a little print on the left side, you know? It's not hung up. It's very abstract. It's just sitting on the desktop. And I absolutely love that. Thumbnail worthy. 100%. Alright guys, that'll wrap it up for episode 263 of Room Tour Project. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up to show your support. And don't forget, everything you saw today will be listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. Plus some very simple instructions on how to submit your setup if you're interested in being on a future episode of Room Tour Project. Feel free to hit me up and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at randomfrankp. And lastly, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.